Hello everyone, welcome to another Long Drive live stream. Today we're just continuing our regular save. So without further ado, let's get it loaded up. Shouldn't take too long. Though we are over 2,000 kilometers in, so maybe it will take a while. And I think it's saving to my mechanical hard drive and not my SSD as well, so that'll also slow things down maybe. Any case, we'll see how it goes. Awesome. Loaded in just fine. Everything's looking good. Cave Johnson asks, I was trying to figure out some floppy problems. Yeah, floppy disk drive issues. Yes. I have an old NEC portable computer that uses a weird 3 1/4 inch disk drive, which I can't find a replacement for. But I think I'm just gonna sell that. Ooh. Feel free to pop the link in the Discord. Yeah, I think it's like double density, but not high density, but also not quite double density. So you can't make disks for it in a regular drive. And then on top of that, the drive itself is broken anyways, so... Ants, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you going well? That's good to hear. That's very good to hear indeed. Don't think I'm on the Discord, and I have too many Discords to join another. If you search for on YouTube, it'll be in his top 5 most recent videos. Okay. I will do that then, after the stream. Whoop. Maybe top 3, okay. Oh, rock. I do have some goals for today's stream. And that is... find another Skoda and steal the parts we're missing. That's the main goal. Oh wow, the rabbit changed! That's interesting. I wonder if every time we save and load, the rabbit changes shape. No zombie is a match for 80 kilometers an hour of metal. Or rather, about half a ton of metal traveling at 80 kilometers an hour. You love first playthrough in the tags? Is that still there? I thought I got rid of that. I have to fix that. Welcome back. On my end, that's not in the tags. That must be left over from when I played, like, Voices of the Void or something. Let's open this up and see if I can fix this. Edit stream info. Fair, first playthrough's in there. Why? That's probably been in there for ages, man. Thanks for the info, Cave. Right. Oh yeah, tomorrow. I haven't really mentioned this anywhere else. Guy's been fixing Toshiba and NEC laptops for decades. Well, this is an NEC machine, so that would be... That does sound like quite a help. I'll make sure to check him out. Yes, tomorrow's stream is going to be a subathon and follow-a-thon. In this game, where subscribing or following adds distance I have to travel. And I think that's going to be interesting. And I'm gonna appear on camera, so that's gonna be fun. I think most of you guys have seen what I look like at this point. But I still like appearing on camera every now and then. Can't do it every stream, sadly, but every now and then, especially for special events such as this. Nah, I just look like one. Slap that back on. We're currently missing pretty much everything that can possibly fall off. Yeah. Someone redeemed to paint the body shell so it's not fully multicolored. Could always fix that though, if you want. Cave Johnson says, the other guy I can think of is Tube Time, who I think literally designed floppy and hard drives back in the day. He's been reverse engineering a bunch of old Seagate HDDs and coming up with schematics recently. Don't know if he'd take the case though. I found the datasheet for the floppy disk drive online. Orange body. But then we have the same issue because, you know, I'm not gonna question your creative decision. You can change it if you want. You can change your choice. There are no blue parts yet. Yellow, okay. The engine cover used to be yellow, but we lost that, so... Guess it doesn't matter. Sky blue and orange are actually a pretty nice combination. They are. I did a character design with that color combination once. You panicked and picked yellow. Fair enough. Yellow is a nice color. Yeah, with that laptop, it's not really a laptop, but you know what I mean. with that computer, I tried installing a regular floppy disk drive in it from a regular PC, and yeah, it didn't work. It was too big. The one that it came with is like not as long. Yellow, the color of banana. And this grass here. Oh yeah, someone posted a beamng video on the Long Drive Reddit page the other day and said sneak peek from the graphics update, and everyone was freaking out for a bit because it looked so good. If the pinout is different, no, it's regular pinout. It's just that the BIOS isn't configured for it. And the actual size of the drive is different. And the thing is, I can't go into the BIOS because it's from that era of PCs where you need a floppy disk to change the BIOS settings, and since the floppy drive doesn't work, yeah. Check it out. New glove box lid. This car's really coming back together. Look at that. Wonder what they've done with the spindle speed. I can probably find you the model number of the disk drive again, if you want to have a look at it yourself, because it's kind of interesting. There is the information for the floppy drive. I just plugged that into a Google search when I was looking. Womp womp. Yeah, I'm excited about subathon tomorrow. If anything, it'll be a nice long stream. And obviously I don't expect anybody to actually subscribe, but some new followers would be nice. Yeah, that's totally fair. I'll use those bits you donated a while ago though, and I'll calculate how many kilometers that would be. I've actually got a spreadsheet somewhere with how I worked it out with Allback, how much subscription and how much certain amount of bits would be and how much a follow would be. It was only 10 bits. Yeah, that's like 1 kilometer. I think. $0.10, wow, so much monies. And don't forget, Jeff Bezos gets half of that. Yeah. What does add something to the stream mean? So basically, you get to find a GIF or a picture or come up with some text, and I will add that to the actual stream. Like I'll put it on the thing. So yeah, just find a picture you'd want on stream for the rest of the stream. Or a GIF or something. And I'll, yeah, stick it up there. Within reason, of course. Please no stuff that'll get me terms of service to. Yeah, you can use it to self-promote. That sort of stuff. Juland_H says, "Good day, what eat the rich conversation did I just walk into?" I'm not quite sure myself, honestly. So adding a picture of your cats when you get the tiles, good choice. No one's actually used that redeem in ages. I need to make it more clear what it does. It just occurred to me, a lot of you probably don't know why the channel points are called tiles on this channel. Why I picked that name. Or what the icon is even of. Oh, rock. And a rabbit. But basically, the icon is of a single tile from my grandparents' old laundry. I always liked the design, so when they renovated it, I kept some of the tiles and I scanned them in to use as like a wallpaper. And I thought, you know what? Channel points will be tiles. I've still got a whole bunch somewhere. Of the actual ones, I mean. Yeah, it's hard to tell what it is when it's such a small image like that. It's a neat little piece of lore, I guess. Oh, no, rock. Not a rock, a pole. And I was steering away from that once again. Oh yeah, unrelated, but the subathon. I'm going to be doing that on a motorcycle. Because I haven't really tried a motorcycle much in this game before, and I feel like the new ones are probably better than the how they used to be. They can get up to like 120 k's an hour in this game now. The new bikes. Which door's open? Is that window? Shed some light, okay. Oh. Well played. Well played. Not even a kilometer down the road. Oh, man. This game sometimes. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare roll away on me. Nah, it's alright. All part of the fun, you know? Ooh. I think that rabbit is a bit of the problem. Do I ever use the IRL tiles for anything, or do I just have them for the sake of having them? I just have them for the sake of having them, really. I've got like 10, I think. And they're very small. They're like, 10 by 10 centimeters, maybe? But yeah, very small. And I just like the way they look, so maybe I'll use them in an art project at some point. I'm sure I have the full resolution image on my computer somewhere that I could show you guys, but that'd take me like half an hour to hunt down, because I'm one of those people who just keeps everything in the downloads folder. Mood. Yeah. Every now and again, I'll think, I should clean this up. And then I'll go through and I'll copy all of the video files in there to the video folder. And then I'll get tired of doing that, and then I'll just give up and leave it again. Hey, at least it's not keeping everything on the desktop. Look at this ramp, this is so tempting. Cleanup isn't fun anymore when it's 6 terabytes plus. I don't think I've generated that much data in my entire existence. 6 terabytes. But yeah, I do have quite a lot of video files from old streams and edits of streams and such. Ooh, is this for ours? I don't think it is, but we'll slap it on anyways. And I was gonna paint yellow. For ants. How's that looking? Is that alright? Piss car. Let it be known that if your urine has green, red, purple, teal, and orange in it, then you should go see a doctor. Not to mention a rabbit, that's really bad. That means you've probably got some kind of cancer. And don't even get me started on the fridge. Or the tires. I have some stream files from subathons and stuff that are 25 gigabytes plus each. Do you stream in high definition? I only stream in 720p because in my eyes that's still HD. I think you've got a couple that are over 60 gigs, wow. There must be some long video files. I think I've probably got some that are like that too. But I've never actually downloaded them. I've just exported them directly to YouTube from Twitch. You don't stream, but you've archived a few big events. That were like several days long. That's pretty insane. Speaking of archiving, last night I set up my VCR to tape the opening ceremony of the Olympics, which is tomorrow morning, like early in the morning for me. Not because I like the Olympics, but just because I want to have a record if there's a terrorist attack. And because the opening ceremony is always the best part anyways. Three days of 1080p gets pretty hefty. Oh, I can imagine. And unfortunately, MP4s don't compress. That's when you break out the .3GP files. Thank you for the follow, Julian_H. I'll have to add that to the subathon thing. Even though the subathon hasn't started yet, it's starting tomorrow. I'm counting stuff that happens now because I doubt I'll get many people interested in it on the day. Oh, stop. If it weren't running ZFS though, pretty sure the file system would buckle. Julian likes the vibes, thank you. Means a lot to me. And yeah, feel free to stop past even if you just want to chat, because I always love chatting with people. That's basically the reason I stream in the first place. So I can feel less bad about playing video games alone. Ooh. I think that thing died just before I shot it. The maximum file size in ZFS is... I'm not reading all that bytes per file. We'll eat that croissant though, and that is oil. We shall feed that to the car's engine. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that missing piece. Oh, look at this, look at this. This'll be funny. Yep, driving normally today. Oh, please work, please work. Oh, yes. Look at that. Pure automotive engineering there. The other day, I was driving... Well, I wasn't driving, I was flying to the edge of the map a few weeks ago. Sorry, just stretching. And yeah, I do a lot of wacky challenges in this game every now and then, including speedrunning. Yeah, this game does have a speedrunning community, in case you didn't know. Current record is like 30 hours to beat the game. ZFS is 128-bit, so you're going to need to convert a planet into hard drives to exceed its capacity. Ah, interesting. I just use FAT32. That's a lie, I don't know what file format most of my discs are. I just choose the default. If it works on the machine I want to plug it into, then it's fine by me most of the time. Doesn't work with tape drives though, which is a bit sad. Yeah. You know what would be awesome? And I bet someone's done this. If you could hook up a VCR to a computer to store files on VHS or even beta. Verb, I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna convert an entire planet into hard drives. Oh no, it's like the paperclip machine. Russians did that in the 90s. It tops out at 4 gigs. Huh. I know VHS has been used for high quality digital audio in the past. Maybe even 1 gig. One sharp turn and the car's gonna disappear. Oh, it's done that several times already. This rabbit sticking out to grab onto all the light poles really doesn't help. Yeah, it just used the VHS cassettes, but recorded information differently. Oh, damn it, now the title's inaccurate. We're in a grass biome, and I said it's a desert biome in the title of the stream. Close your eyes until we're out of this. You saw nothing. Luckily, I think there's a desert just ahead. Oh no, the grass is getting longer. Unfollowed, oh no. At least it's not a winter biome though, things could be worse. Look, random outhouse. When are we gonna do some barrel rolls? Oh, give it time, experts, it'll happen. That wasn't a barrel roll, that was just a power slide. Sorry to disappoint. It's kind of funny because some of these shitty half DIY craft-made interface cards has infrared LEDs on the back, so you can position your VCR behind the computer to control it. That's actually clever. That's very clever. Don't worry, this is one of my streams, so most likely you're not missing anything important or entertaining. Ew, Snapdragon AI chips, I find it really hard to get excited about AI. Anti-vaping. That'd be okay if they actually did the ads properly, but they're always terrible. And banking, huh. No thanks, my cash is already with the Old Teapot Trust. I keep my money in an old teapot. Requit. RQT. And we've got the flatbed version too. I haven't actually driven one of these much. The flatbed version, I mean, because I've always just used the van. This one's a people carrier too. Those were the 3 ads. What we can do is we can pinch some headlights. Use ChatGPT to help write, proofread, and rephrase stuff. This car makes you happy? That's nice, it makes me happy too. Ah, look at that. It's got big cheekbones now. Can we make it even more ridiculous? Kev Johnson says, there was actually a really good bit that Adam Conover did recently where he was doing a dissection of the AI BS and didn't even get into copyright or the labor stuff. Just, wow, the AI can't do anything people are claiming, isn't transformative, and is really unprofitable. And it uses a lot of electricity for not much benefit, I think. That's pretty funny. Vent there. But yeah. I feel like AI is kind of like the .com bubble. Like, sooner or later, the vast majority of AI companies and services are gonna collapse. And the only ones that will survive are ones that do actually okay stuff. That isn't just useless. Whoa. Come on. Okay. Turns out brushes are poisonous to rabbits. 1 letter away. We've had a few like that. It's like the metaverse and cryptocurrency and self-driving cars. And cars in general, if you think about it. Although not really. As much as I love them, cars are super unsustainable though. Like, there's no way every single person on Earth could have a car, so that's why we need to have decent public transport and stuff. You want an OWO license plate? I think we had one a few streams back. I mean, like a few playthroughs ago, like in a different save. Oh, by the way, Elon just announced he's transitioning Tesla out of making vehicles. Is he trying to tank that company? It feels like he is, because now nobody is going to buy a Tesla because, oh yeah, they're not going to be making vehicles anymore. All the support's going to end for these. That's another reason why I hate computers and cars in general. AI is definitely the new .com after the whole metaverse VR stuff failed, says One Ball. Welcome to the stream, by the way, One Ball. Hope you're enjoying. Good to have you here. Anne says, I hate Elon so damn much, he's so unlikable. Reddit still seems to love him, but then again, it's Reddit, so... Years ago there was a Cybertruck mod for this very game, actually, but it was never updated and compatibility eventually broke, so now you can't use it anymore, and if that doesn't describe the essence of Tesla in general... And it's funny because that mod broke before the actual Cybertruck came out, and also broke in most cases. Elon is the most autistic CEO. He has no idea what the fuck he is doing. I think the vast majority of autistic people would make better leaders. K. Johnson says, no, see, the markets are realizing that the electric vehicles thing isn't panning out. Too many other competitors. Too much loss of market sales from Tesla. So we need something new to pitch to the stock markets. Isn't he pitching those, like, dumbass robots? That was just a guy in a suit. Literally 60s Japanese superhero level stuff. I agree, Cave. It's quite possible he is autistic, but he's not representative of the vast majority of the community. Yeah, he's pitching robots worse than what Honda built in 2001. That's gonna end up like Hyperloop. Did the Cybertruck mod have a stuck accelerator? Oh man. I never actually used it. You could probably downgrade to an old version of the game and give it a try, but... yeah. Unrelated, but the devs have actually said that they'd be interested in putting an electric car in this game at some point. Like one of the experimental 70s ones. But it would be a really rare spawn and kind of a faff to get working. Might not be able to, the server was reset. I think most of the mods were backed up though from the Long Drive server. For those of you who don't know, the official Long Drive Discord server got raided a few weeks back and pretty much everything was lost. They had to start over. One more says, have a few Cybertrucks in my area. It's nice to be able to see who's the biggest suckers are that live here. Hyperloop wasn't actually a real project, he just dropped that shit the second California dropped its public transport plans, yeah. And then he ended up building those like death trap tunnels where you can't even open the doors in the car if there's a fire. And I think those are closed now too. You're loving the Cybertruck slander? It's so goddamn tacky, yeah. I think it's quite possibly one of the worst electric cars ever put into production. Because it just screams poorly thought out. Like, yeah. It makes no sense to me. I'm lucky they're not legal here. I've never seen one in person. But yeah, stainless steel car bodies. I think every car company that's tried that, stainless steel car bodies, they forget that it's stain-less and not stain-free. Whoops. Oh, wow, we lost all wheels. But not the engine. I'd rather have a Gen 1 Prius or an Insight, like an early 1900s electric car. Much more reliable than a Cybertruck, yep. I'd rather have a Benz patent motor wagon. Or a PLP-50. I've always loved the PLP-50. Such a goofy, cute little thing. They didn't even treat the metal so it's getting surface rust after a few months. And yeah, you gotta clean any dirt on it off immediately, otherwise your warranty is voided and it'll rust out. Oh yeah, taking it out in the rain also voids the warranty. I was just trying to roll the window up. Okay, get back on there. Perfect. Yep. It's so poorly designed that there's points inside the bodywork of the Cybertruck where water pools and will rust through. The daughter-in-law of Mitch McConnell died in her Tesla in a kiddie pond next to her mansion. Turns out the doors don't open at all without electric power, and Tesla hides the emergency releases. You have to rip up carpet or bust the speakers to find them, and the windows are unbreakable to deter thieves. So it took firefighters 5 hours to extract her corpse. God, that is some Final Destination stuff. That's terrifying. I really don't trust doors operated by electricity in vehicles. Because it's like something you really want to get out of quickly in the event of an accident. Like, even if you've just been in a regular crash and power's been cut off, you don't want to be sitting around in your car that's just been crashed in the middle of the road. What if someone else comes and crashes into it again? FNAF-type doors. An ill-advised swan song that bankrupts the company. Many such cases. Yeah, you're right, Doggo. Also, no crumple zones on the Cybertruck. Lots of sharp edges. And people have already severely hurt themselves on just the doors and bonnet and boot lids of that thing. Simply because the edges are so sharp, and unlike a regular car with automatically closing bits, it just keeps going if it feels something in the way. It's like the old Bricklins. If you flipped them, you couldn't get the doors open. It's really just a terrifying vehicle. It's a danger to its occupants and to everyone else, really. Anyways, it seems like every few streams, conversation just drifts back to shitting on the Cybertruck. And fair enough. It deserves ridicule. I can't even remember what kilometers we started out, so I don't know how far we've come yet. I'll save at the next place and we'll check the save file. Found any cool tech lately? I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I found some 1920s to 1940s movie film reels. I'll actually go get one to show on stream. One sec. Yeah, like stuff you'd project. onto the silver screen. One sec, let's go to the big camera here. So here we have Bing Crosby in Blue of the Night from 1931. And if I take it out of its metal canister, there was a good segment in the Conover bit, though. Guy he was chatting with puts the blame squarely on the rot economy markets. So that's just about that company. Yeah, these metal tins are hard to open. So, here's what the film looks like on the reel. And if I take it off the reel, if I just unspool it a bit, you can see, firstly, we have the name of the movie written again across the leader, which is the bit you use to thread the projector and get it all lined up properly. This is 16mm film, so it's half the width of regular 35mm movie film. And yeah, there's quite a bit of nothing before you actually get to the pictures. But here we go. You can kind of see that. It's hard to do with a camera. But you can see there's stuff on there. That's like the calibration thing, so you can get the projector focused correctly. And this is just one of several I have. There's the title screen. Probably can't read that, but it's on there. Wumble asks, "That's dope, man. How did I end up finding these?" These were actually at a thrift store that I visit semi-frequently. And they were $10 each. And I bought 4 of them. Including a full-length movie. Which is in the public domain, so if I get a projector, I could play that for you on stream. Yeah, what's really interesting is I have some World War II footage on this format too now, because that was something they had. It's part of a Universal Pictures newsreel from 1942. That's also the latest one I have. And the earliest one is a Disney cartoon from 1929. One sec, I'm gonna go put this away. Make sure to check them for mold. If one gets it, it spreads to the others fast. Same with VHS tapes, yeah. That is a problem with physical media in general. But films like that have other issues as well. Mainly vinegar syndrome, where they start smelling like vinegar and decaying into powder. Damn rabbit! I really need to get rid of that rabbit, I'm sorry. And for really early films, nitrate was used to make them. so they can just spontaneously combust. And that's actually part of the reason why a lot of early movies are lost, because they just catch fire. Right. Goodbye, bunny. That rabbit has traveled further than most rabbits in this game ever will. Let's polish this dashboard up. That's very interesting. Very interesting topic. Yeah, I can't actually play those since I don't have a projector, but they're neat collectibles. Maybe I'll sell them again in the future. I should do a Barker's engine swap in this car. I've already got a Volkswagen engine in here. That's the most powerful thing this thing can handle, really. I mean, technically it can have a bus engine or a Plymouth engine, but you really don't want to go that route unless you want to be practically doing wheelies in it. Anyways, I ask this question every now and then because the answers vary every time. This is for everybody currently in chat who is interested in this game, who plays this game. What vehicle would you like to see in this game? Let's say anything from any point in history, even though the game's set in the 1980s. A Yugo. A unicycle. Two very different but good options. A motorized unicycle, maybe. A golf cart. There was a mod that added a shopping trolley ages ago. Not sure if that still works. A submarine in a desert. Creative. A Toyota Camry. When did the first Camry come out? I can't find a date. One sec, Wikipedia. $1982. So yeah, that is technically possible in this game, a Camry.
My eyes are not working well, but I can still see you, you ugly stranger. I'm going to get you. I want to
Right. Yeah, off by 12 years. A tax-sheltered investment vehicle. I want to see a Reliant Robin. Or a Reliant Regal. A weird three-wheeled thing. I would tolerate a tuk-tuk, but I've really got my heart set on a Reliant Robin. No worries, thank you for stopping by, One Ball. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Always good to hear from you. Who says a zombie can't drive? It's actually kind of terrifying. And you can sort of pose him. His hand doesn't bend properly, though. One second, I'm gonna steal his lights. Never mind. I have lights already. Oh, look at that! Damn, man, you got a really good number plate. Don't rot and drive, kids. Get it? Nah, I'm from a metric country. No use to me. Whoops. Gotta take care of this. Nah, I kind of regret that. I do kind of want it. Let's chase him down and steal his plate. Meters per Honda. Meters per hour. Millipedes per hour. Man, he's disappeared. He's actually fast! What the hell? Where's he gone? Little bastard. He's vanished. Gone in 60 seconds. Oh, the camera just glitched out. You had the TF2 pyro sound in your head when you ripped that plate. I've never played the game, and yet I know exactly what you're referencing. And it says a PLP50 would be fun. No reverse, top speed of 40 k's an hour, 5,000 kilometer drive. Yes. But, hear me out. Since it's the long drive, you can put a Volkswagen Beetle engine in your PLP50. And all of a sudden, now it'll do 200 k's an hour. Permanently, because you're not stopping that. It's just gonna keep going. There's no way its brakes would handle that. Oh, free water. Mind if I do? Put a Beetle engine in the Cybertruck. That'd make it more reliable. Right. 2,180. Actually forgot to save the game. Let's save it now, just in case. Don't want to lose all this progress. So we've actually done exactly 80 kilometers this stream. So far. Oh, a diner. Oh, you know what this means? High chance of replacement car parts for us. Then again, the game could get shitty with us and give us nothing.
So this is where you're hiding?
Yep. The game has given us, yeah, only one vehicle, and it's a car carrier, and that doesn't have the parts we need, so off we go. Why does this guy have nicer clothes than mine?
I'm just hungry. I want to eat.
But it's so hilarious how
Leg here.
the faster you
Leg
go, the faster
there.
he goes.
There's going to be blood everywhere.
But if you slow down,
Let me taste your flesh.
then he slows down too. I remember on one of my streams, we led this guy on for hours.
Stop. I want to take a look at you.
Well, like 1 hour. Yeah, you can really string him along. We should do that again. We should sometime. Maybe I'll do that during the subathon when there's more high stakes, since I'll be on a motorcycle. Exercise. He's doing a run. For charity. Zombied. That's a Shaun of the Dead reference, by the way. Zombied. Should try and carry him all the way to the end. Oh yeah, you could build him a little house on the roof, lure him in there, and then keep him in there until you get to the end. The voice lines would get old quick. He's a very talkative passenger. You could call a cowboy says everybody hates a flappy zombie. This game does have an end. The road is 5,000 kilometers long, and once you get there, it just ends. There's nothing at the end. No house, not even a road closed sign, it just stops. I've always thought this game should end just with the road going into the ocean. Like, you can see it continues, but it just goes into the ocean. So you can't follow it, really. Ants is thinking of other cool cars to add. Should end with a mushroom cloud? Nah. That's a bit cliche. And besides, mushroom cloud would have dispersed in the time it took you to get there. Ending with a giant actual mushroom, though. Don't think that's been done before. 1971 Pontiac GTO. You have good taste. That need to be nerfed in some way. Maybe it burns more oil than the other cars. Maybe it's got a super powerful engine but doesn't actually go that fast. The nerf is that it's American. Oh. What I'd love to see is station wagon versions of all the cars in the game that have station wagon versions but haven't been added yet. Like of the Plymouth Fury and the Dacia. Hell, even a four-door Golf would be cool. Just for some variety, you know? Yeah, currently there aren't very many wagons in the game. I think there's just 3. The Trabant, the Lada 2102, and the Wartburg Tourist. You're a station wagon fan? They do make sense. I have a station wagon in real life. A Volvo. 2004 XC70. A Volvo 240, that's something the dev should add. No. What the dev should add is the underrated vintage Volvos from the 60s. A DeLorean? Not sure if a DeLorean would fit. I think the world ended before the DeLorean had a chance to exist in this game. Or a 60s Saab. Ooh, yeah. A Ford Thunderbird would be cool. You are correct there, Nuka-Cola Cowboy. A Ford Thunderbird would be very cool indeed. It's back from the future. Nice. I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna drink his water.
I found you, my little rabbit.
He's not dead. I mean, it's just a clone. That actually makes sense in this game. That's why there's so many of them. They're clones. Ooh. Oh, I just had a great idea. A Corvair. A Chevrolet Corvair. Whenever I hear Not Dead, I think of Travis Scott falling off the stage. I don't know who that is. I'm not dead, star EAE star. Yeah, unsafe at any speed. That's why I love them. And because they are in one of my favorite TV shows. The original Ultraman series. And the only reason it was in that show is because they couldn't afford to hire or build a fancy car. So they just used one that belonged to one of the members of the production crew. Corvair wagon. Yes. Great idea. Or, even better, Corsair wagon. For gamers. It's got RGB lights. Sorry, bad joke. Okay, I will. I did not expect to survive that. I legitimately thought that would be a death sentence. Oh well. I know in multiplayer that kills you. Jumping out of a moving car. Apparently it's okay in the base game though. Simply built different. Zoom out, maybe you're a zombie. Oh. One sec. Just checking my messages. That's why I said the vibes here are immaculate. Thank you. This is the guitar pick seed, by the way. This seed, for those of you who weren't around for the start of this series, is the barcode number, I think, on Answer's box of guitar picks. A pack of 3mm guitar picks, mega chonkers. Literally the thickest they had at the store I went to. So, do you play guitar or are you using them for technology repair? Play bass. Bass. Why did that... Why did that dumbass talking fish immediately come to mind? Big Mouth Billy Bass? Don't worry. Be happy, don't worry. Fish. Oh yeah, I've seen that video too. It's insane how you can just mod those things to make it sing whatever you want. I think someone even hooked one up to Alexa. Oh, oh no. Please don't post the full thing. I'm serious, don't. Cool. I don't need that at the moment. Though it is a hilarious song, I agree. Oh. Ah, yes. That was recent. One sec, let me bring that up for those of you who may not have been here. I still consider that one of the most hilarious things I ever did in this game. This. This is my masterpiece. Yes, it's loss. It is indeed loss. And that's all I have to say. Actually, it's not. After making that, I actually went to find the original Lost comic. Yeah, this is totally unrelated. So if you're watching this on the VOD and you just want long drive stuff, skip ahead a bit. But I went to find the original on the official website. And for those of you who haven't seen Lost, it looks like this. And so when you simplify it, it's line, 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 line. When I went to find the original one recently, I discovered that it's been changed. Hang on, I just got to download it because I didn't download it. So this is the original here. And when I went to look at it the other day, it had been changed to found. And the guy's expression is different. I have no idea why. And honestly, it's kind of disturbing, but hilarious at the same time. It's just... yeah. Just some kind of Easter egg, maybe. Because the creator of Lost really, really hated the fact that it became a meme for a while. But maybe he's gotten over it and kind of leaned into it with that one. What did he do? Why is he happy? He never wanted the kid in the first place. He gave her a miscarriage. That's the actual plot of Lost, by the way. The woman in the comic, which is the guy's wife, had a miscarriage. And it's very strange when you put it in the context of what the comic was normally about, which was just wacky gaming hijinks. So yeah, it was very out of place, and that's why everyone mocks it to this day. And because it was the only thing in the actual entire comic strip that ended up actually being funny. Out of 12 years of runtime, The only bit that was funny was when it tried to be serious. And that's why people laugh at loss. Anyways, that's enough of that for today's stream, or for hopefully every stream in the future. I know far more about the lore behind Lost than anybody should. That was a neat roll, though. Very neat stunt. Do I have the Your Honor League of Legends death comic? Not downloaded. I didn't even know that was from the same artist. But I do have the original. And by I have it, I mean I just searched it. Let's critique this so it's fair use. This art style is ugly as sin. I'm just reading it here. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. The meme version is far funnier. Where it's just, Your Honor, League of Legends, death. It's a fair punishment. Oh. It really is an awful comic. Also, I think we've just hit 100 kilometers traveled this stream, so that's nice. Just pulling up to a garage here, so hopefully there's some... What is this? It's empty! Useless!
Working well, but I can
Let's...
still see you.
Should we get him to chase us?
Stranger.
Let's get him to change us.
Come back.
Vehicle has been named Danger Mouse.
Don't be afraid. I'm just trying to rip off your face and use it as my own.
Let's get him to follow us for a little while.
Okay. I need you.
So I should ditch this sword.
I need you. Don't be afraid.
Look at this.
I'm just
Got some
trying to
exercise
rip off
music,
your
yeah.
face.
Anybody got any 80s workout videos?
Don't run away.
Oh, I've got the perfect thing. Uh-huh. One sec, one sec. One sec. Right, I've got it, I've got it. Nah. This is royalty free. You can do it. Anyways. Barbie Girl would fit. Though I can't play that because my stream would get muted. Oh, he got distracted. And I think he killed that rabbit. Anyways. Ooh, I'm hungry. The meat slabs really are an OP food source in this game. They last so long. Like, one bite is enough for an entire day. Need to nerf them, maybe. Something I've always found interesting about this game's damage system is that how it works is if there's blood on the dashboard, then you're more likely to die in the next crash. But if you wipe that blood away or clean it off with a spray, then you're magically healed, even though all you've done is remove the blood that's already left your body. Are you like wringing out the sponge to put it back in your brain or something? Ant says, I just had a banking ad use the anime WoW sound. Oh no. Even to this day, corporations still can't do memes. They've never been able to. Always be cringe. Hashtag relatable, am I right? Your dried blood is just harder than the dashboard is? Ah, that makes sense. Thank you for the clarification, Julian_H. And yet a sponge can still remove it. Ant says, and I will always be cringe too. U, lowercase w, u. We should probably start putting more fuel in the tank soon. It's actually kind of shocking to me how little fuel you actually need to complete this game. It's like less than 500 liters. Less than 200 in many cases. Of all the things that could go wrong, I've never run out of fuel. Yeah. I feel like they kind of need to nerf fuel spawns a bit. Or at least introduce, other mechanics. Like maybe fuel tanks can get damaged or punctured. Maybe if the engine flies out while the fuel pump's running, it starts spilling out everywhere. Yeah, maybe rusty containers leak fuel. Or if you don't keep the engine in good condition, the car catches fire and burns up the fuel you have. That'd make sense, actually. Yeah, all of these would be good additions at some point. Alongside more vehicle mechanics like electrical systems and such. Whoa. Oh no. My summer car wiring, if they had a Pinto. I actually downloaded a Pinto mod for beamng and it's everything I hoped. Very much lives up to expectations. Yeah, I feel like this game needs more weird small cars. That feels like what it's really based around. Yep. Pretty much any rear-end collision will cause it to catch fire in beamng. And in real life too. I'll actually give you a demo. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a demo now. Since we've fulfilled our quota of 100 kilometers for today's stream in Long Drive. I'll give you a demo of the Long Drive of the Pinto beamng mod. Alright, just let me launch it. I have a lot of beamng mods, and I haven't actually streamed beamng yet. I really should do it sometime. I mean, seriously, like for a few hours instead of just the few minutes it's going to take me to show you this. Launching it takes a while. Sorry about this. I also got a Satsuma mod because of course I did. And a Lada mod for Lada vehicles. Even set the Satsuma to my default. Yeah. This is gonna be one of my favorite beamng mods, the Satsuma. It's just had so much care put into it. Like, it all works. Look at it. It's beautiful. So accurate to the game as well. I mean, they probably did just take the assets from my summer car and translate them to work with this. But it is still amazingly made. And rigged up to work in this engine. True dedication. And there's so many variations as well. Right. For the Pinto, it's called a Pinsto. Sturdy Bread, thank you for the raid. Wow. Wow, that's the first raid we've had in ages. Thank you so much and welcome in, raiders. I'm just showing off a beamng mod I found.
Hello, Moto.
Thank you for the sound alert, Evil Flowers. beamng's going well, thank you. We just loaded it up after a long drive because I wanted to show off this marvelous modded vehicle, which replicates the astounding reliability and quality of the Ford Pinto. And if I spawn in another car, let's just do a Blue Buck. I've got a mod for a station wagon version of this too, because, you know me, I love my wagons. Let's just do the classic. Spawn new. And yeah, you know what's gonna happen. You all know where this is going. Come on. Yay! Yay! Look at that. Exactly as expected and predicted. It's all I've ever wanted from this game, really. A Ford Pinto level vehicle. The engine's on fire too. Oh man. So much fun. Really so much fun. And I only got this last night. It's hilarious. It's called the Pinsto. Pinstow, if you want to look it up and get it for yourself. Welcome to the stream, all back. Let's extinguish this now. Fun stuff. Extinguish. Yeah. I love crashing cars in beamng. It's just so realistic. That's all I really do in this game. I just, I set up car accidents, pretty much. I do play with friends as well for like races and stuff too, and that's also extremely, extremely fun. Yes, thank you very much for the raid, Sturdy Bread. Sorry, I forgot to ask how your stream was, and I've got to give you a shout out too. Where are my manners? Hitman World of Assassination. Interesting, interesting. Also, I just realized that it's squished slightly. Look at the video. That's supposed to be a circle, but it's squished at the top and bottom. This is what happens when you have non-standard monitor sizes, people. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my non-standard sized monitors. Braid became a contract killer. Interesting, interesting. How'd that go? I love inspecting the aftermath of car accidents in this game. Like how the body panels deform so realistically. It's amazing. Well, do you guys want to see that again? Maybe we can see if the Satsuma can produce the same result. Can I make it do a loop? Oh, you mean this one? We can try. I think I picked one of the slowest ones. So, no promises, but we'll do our best. I think something's scraping on the ground. Ah, the true Ford experience. I don't have high hopes. Nope. And yep, there we go again. You love Grid Map V1? Yeah. When I got the game, it had already been removed, so I had to get a mod to bring it back. But I love it too. One of my favorite maps. Orbeck says, I know you joke, but my grandfather's Ford truck's gearbox fell out while we were driving with the caravan. That is a catastrophic failure if I've ever seen one. Now, since those of you who have played My Summer Car will know the position of the Satsuma's fuel tank, I'm wondering if we can get a similar result. So let's spawn in a Satsuma. We'll just do a normal one, perfectly average, and we'll go back to this and see if we can get it to produce the same flame results. The gear stick went plop straight down. Whoop. Welcome to another episode of Just Rolled In. The gearbox fell out. Did you ever figure out what caused it? Would you look at that? It didn't catch fire. Barteco 1204, yo. Well, yo to you too. Welcome to the stream. Don't remember. You've started to really like the blue buck. Made it into a dune kicker. It is a really nice vehicle. Let's inspect this Satsuma. One window remained intact. I don't know why, but that's kind of become my standard for success in this game. If the window remains intact, that means the car is durable. And yeah, it still drives. Ages and ages ago, I dropped this thing on a one of those concrete barriers to give it like an arch in the middle, and it still drove after that too. It was hilarious. Satsuma's on zip. Make it compressed. Oh, you know how we can do that? I think you know how we can do that. Between a wall and a fast object. What do you reckon? Like this or sideways? We can try both. Gotta make sure it's right up against there. And insert to make it in good condition again. Cool. And Pinto or Bluebuck, or any of the other options actually. I might do a wagon actually. I'll show off one of the wagon mods wagon mods I downloaded. Moonhawk wagon, those are nice. The V8 Woody wagon, green of course. A semi-truck would be good too, but I think this is more than capable of pancaking a Satsuma. Look at this thing. Look at this, it's amazing. This game really has such talented modders. And you can open and close the tailgate glass. And look at that, it goes down. I love that so much. And then you can open it. How incredible is that? I love it. And it's also modeled very well, so it damages nicely too. You need this mod? Hang on, let me bring it up for you so you can download it yourself. I've got so many mods. I've also got a Burnside wagon. And a Bluebuck wagon, although that's modeled less well. The rear door doesn't open. Moonhawk sedan and wagon. That's what it's called. And extended frame Moonhawk, that's it. And I'll spawn in the Burnside wagon too. To show you this one. And also, this one's more of a meme vehicle, so I won't spawn it in, but I got the SpongeBob spike roller as well. Otherwise known as the Squidward killing machine. That thing's too funny. But this is also insanely well modeled. It's got two different, yeah, door things here. Look at that. And you have to open the top glass first. It's so well done. Right, let's squash the Satsuma. I think we need a bit more run up. Let's back these out of the way. It's the Roscoe. It basically is, actually. Except four-door. Alright, let's see. What camera angle? First person? Oh yeah, almost forgot. We can slow down the time too. With Alt and down. Look at that. Satsuma.7-zip. Not quite as pancaked as I would have hoped. Maybe we need a vehicle with a flatter front. Alright, roll this over. And this still drives. Not bad at all. And yeah, the damage model is great on this. Yeah, I don't think those doors are going to close again. And yep. That is one compressed Satsuma. Oh, you know what we could do? I just had a great idea. So at the last moment we could switch to the Satsuma's point of view. In fact, this game even allows you to pause and then switch cars. And we'll use this one this time. The Roscoe. And pause is J, if I recall correctly. Gotta get a bit of run up. Now we can go tab. See for camera angle. Oh, this is good. Oh, that was too fast. Man, look at that. Jesus! That's a jump scare. You're right. Wow, though. Look at that. They're fused together. And that one was pretty much fine until I, grabbed it by the window. They are both dead, though. Actually, wait, no. The Satsuma lives. Wow. One sec. Yeah, the Satsuma wins. It still runs. Somehow. Jesus. And yet that one died. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that'll buff out. Now what we got to do is we actually got to try and buff it out, since this game has the this grab and pull feature. We should be able to just yank and then You know what I think would fix this actually? Make this a drivable car again? Just gotta squash it from above a bit. Where's the crusher? Up, down. Spawn new. Even the doors are still on. I'm impressed. Right. Gotta get it angled properly so it gets squashed in a way that pushes the front wheels back onto the ground. It's all about balance and delicacy. Maybe we pull this back a bit and then crush only the front. Okay, that's almost touching. Let's give that a try. I think there's too much metal on the ground. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna drive again, but it still runs. So that's fun. Anyways. Let's just plow this into it. Just one more small push on the very front and it's good. I love slow-mo in this game. Especially the super slow-mo you can do. This thing has such slow acceleration, it's not gonna do anything. This still runs though. Right. Let me show you something else I really love to do. Twitch blurred LMFAO. That's weird. Twitch is really inconsistent with the moderation. Oh, here's an idea. Why don't we crush it from this side? Then maybe it'll... Maybe... Oh, no, that handbrake is out of the vehicle. That's not good. What we can do is we can just pull this in and squash this one too for fun. Something I've noticed with this is that the rear window glass is quite unlikely to break for some reason. Look at that, it's still fine. Still goes down even. Pancake. Yep. Let's do this one too. Oh, we got stuck to it. Anyways. Let's switch maps to Car Jump Arena, a classic beamng map that I like very much. Because I've discovered something very fun you can do in it with the game's AI. And no doubt other people have already done this too, but it's just something I think is funny. Okay. Of course I use the wagons because I like wagons. Just do that. And we press insert to set its spawn point. It's gonna be a little bit of time spawning vehicles here, so if you're watching this on the VOD, feel free to skip ahead. We'll do one of these. We'll do this, of course. Blue, why not? And now we can use some of the official wagons as well. Like the Legrand. Also very nice. And we can use a Lada wagon. This'll do. From the Taz mod. Also very well done. Lots of detail. I believe that's all. Well, that's enough for this demonstration anyways. And I'm sure you all can tell where this is going. They all chase you down the down the ramp, and it's hilarious. Right, AI. Chase me. Also, say goodbye to your gearbox and engine after this. That seems less dramatic than I remember. But what's really fun is you can switch to other cars and go from their point of view. Oh wow, that one survived. So if I go tab, we can go from the Moonhawk's POV, and even inside the car. Of course, you can go slow-mo too. Got it a bit late there. But that's also tremendously fun. Even slower slow-mo. And if you don't move the Satsuma at all, you can get different results depending on how you do things. Because so now they're all bunched up because the Satsuma isn't moving. Look at this absolute disaster. Yes. I find this very entertaining for some reason. Especially the slow motion. I love slow motion. Speed it up a little bit. Ant says I would do it if my PC could handle it. Look at that. Just pancakes the ladder. And they keep going. Dragon LMV, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Marcus Crump says, this map. A map I haven't seen in years. Oh. And wham. Love beamng. Yep, Car Jump Arena. Gotta be one of my favorite maps actually, even though I haven't been playing this game for very long at all. Something else fun you can do. Go to AI. Stop. This is another thing I like to do, is I arrange them all change one here. Just insert. Then reset the rest. Start off with the Satsuma. And the aim is to try and hit that one car and see what happens. Going into slow motion for the exciting bits, of course. And yep, there goes the valve train. I've never been able to do this without absolutely annihilating the gearbox and engine. If you go into manual mode and then put it in neutral, that works though. But then you get less power. Oh wow, the windscreen stayed intact then. I've never had that before. Wow, this is actually a... Oh, there goes the engine. Okay, slow motion mode. Got to steer towards the target there. Oh no, we're gonna miss it. Oh no! Oh, that's got to be the least satisfying beamng moment ever. Right. Second attempt. There goes the engine. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna... Oh my god, really? I swear to god. This time I swear we gotta do it. I don't remember it being this hard. Oh, damn it. Okay, so you gotta keep it very close to the center. That's where I'm gonna do this. So you essentially got to keep it exactly in the center for most of it. Just a teensy bit of adjustment to the right, though. This is usually not this hard for me. Try steering when it hits the gravel up to the car. Ah, true. Oh, here we go. This time we got it. We've even got a slide going. Ultra slow-mo too. Boom. It plows into it. Look at that. The game kind of hates it. Very bouncy. And it's launching water out of it for some reason. And the fun thing about this is now that these two cars are down here, of course you can inspect the damage of both. Look at that. When you're selling it on Facebook Marketplace, you take the photo from this side, even though in this case it still wouldn't do much to hide the obvious. Wonder what oh yeah, cockpit mode is still okay. The gear stick's still there, although the gearbox is in the cabin now. Yeah, the DIY water cannon. You're not wrong with that. $1,000, no, or best offer, no low ballers. I know what I got. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. Satsuma ended up worse though. How that door still opens and closes? It's mint. It's perfectly fine. This window didn't even shatter. Wow. Would it still run? No, I think the engine's... Yeah, the engine's dead. Don't know why though, looks fine to me. You left the tire pops. Yeah, I did that to bring up the damage menu here. Start the engine up and the tires pop. I popped the tire manually. Control Shift H to bring up the damage info. But what you can do now is you can go R to reset it. If I do the same with the Satsuma here. Wow, that glass is still intact too. Wait, no it wasn't. Okay. Insert. Position it more in the middle this time. What you can do is you can kind of build up the cars you have down here. You can see how many can make it through. That's funny considering most Soviet cars outlived the Soviet Union. Hi, I've got a 1650 i5 9400F and 16 gigs RAM. Will this be enough to play beamng? Probably. I mean, you can try and then get a refund if it doesn't run. As long as you've played it for less than 2 hours on Steam. Right, Moonhawk time. And did I press insert for both of these? Yep. Yeah, just don't go crazy with the mods. Oh wow, that thing flies. Oh. It also does not like landing. Oh no. Okay. Gonna have to try that again. I think this one's gonna be a bit of a problem. Yeah, don't install mod hub mods. I get all of mine through the in-game menu for mods. Yeah, Disney got hacked due to a beamng mod. And didn't they plant it and then lie in wait for 7 years? Something crazy like that. Okay, I think you gotta be a bit careful. since this one really doesn't like landing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that to plow into them, so I'm just gonna park this up here and we'll go for the next one. Thank you for the follow, RomKQ. Yeah, it is crazy how a mod can be that harmful. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, this one's not going to be great with the landing either, I don't think. Just got to throw enough, it'll land correctly eventually, yeah. That's the spirit. Oh, that's not a correct landing. Oh. That is significantly flatter than it was before. Oh, and there goes the tailgate, although I think we are gonna... Are we gonna hit? No, we are not. So this one seems more promising. That was the worst bend in suspension. This one does seem more promising though. I think we'll be able to get it. I think it'll plow right through them. Oh, valve train damage. Tailgate gone again. Missed again. That wheel came off. And it's still spinning. Bloodfuck Friday. It is Friday. So you're correct there. I think this might be the one. Nope. I think the steering gets a bit messed up on the first collision with the ground. Oh, this is it. We got it. We got it, everybody. Look at that. Oh, the Satsuma has been pancaked. But it still works, though. Look at that mess. Well, probably not now. It's probably hydro-locked. Wait, no, it's out of the water. The larder's fine. Let's pull it out. Whoa. Bit violent, but did work. Look at that. Amazing. Strong Soviet card. Strong Soviet car. Strong like my parents' marriage. Mint condition. Yeah, from this side, there are worse cars on the road right now. Well, I thought the light that got broken was on the other side of where all the damage is. Awesome. Durable. Right. Look at this. The Satsuma's fine too. Look at it. And now it's got a free pop crackle tune. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Ants. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Have a good sleep. This is just too funny to me. Huh. The engine's still perfectly fine. Love how they, the pulleys actually move as well. Very realistic. Awesome. See you then, Ants. Have a good night's sleep. And wow. Although the Moonhawk has become a banana, it does still run. Oh. Well, no, probably not now. Yeah, those frames have become kind of entwined. Engine still works though. Moonhawk needs to be painted yellow. And even the car that was crashed into them is... Wait, no, that one's dead. Very realistic crumpling though. Right, let's pull this out of the way. Insert. Respawn the others. Good, all on a line. Insert to fix any faults. And then we'll park this one in place as well. Is that how cars reproduce? Yeah, that's how motorcycles are made. Okay. Burnside. This one feels pretty stable though. I can never be sure. Oh, that is a bad angle. Oof. Ooh, that's not good. Opening the tailgate because why not? It still steers fine. Okay. First try with this one. It's like a far more exciting Newton's cradle. See how the energy is transferred to the larder at the back, which then gets pushed away from the others. Truly amazing. Physics lessons with dial-up. And yeah, it's fine. Once again, larder remains, yeah, pretty much intact. That'd be repairable. I can tag this as education. Ah, no, it's got a chunk of Satsuma stuck in it. It can't move. Maybe if we rip that out. Oh, there goes the exhaust. Yeah, there we go. Good as new. Can even do some sand drifts. Satsuma's fine too. Right, since all of these are okay, we might just launch this right into them without respawning them. Wow, this thing goes quick. Oh, that's the worst angle yet. Oh, this thing isn't gonna survive. It's funny how the Satsuma was by far the best on the downhill bit. I think just because it was the shortest. Oh, that's... After all that drama, it didn't even hit one. Well, second time's the charm. Did something that time, at least. Oh, man. Let's push this down with us. I think its brake is on. Okay, that's. I think that's enough. I just wanted to showcase the Pinto mod. It got out of hand. Sorry about that. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll definitely be doing more beamng in the future, but tomorrow will be the long drive. The long drive stream. Thank you very much for the raid, Sturdy Bread. And for the follow, RomKQ, Dragon LMV, and Julant_H. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will be seeing you again tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, anybody got any raid suggestions? I'll open up Twitch now if nobody has any. Thank you for the follow, XDR_Goose. Right, who else is playing Long Drive? Yeah, there's someone streaming with one viewer. Let's raid them. Awesome. Feel free to stick around for the raid. I'll see you all later on, hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, bye now.